Hello and good afternoon. This is welcome to Bambi's Monday Motivation and Prosperity Training. Okay. So the object of this little splurt of my brilliance here is to motivate you, is to get you wired in for success and to be able to really dial yourself in to take yourself to the next level of whatever it is in your life, be it with love, with abundance, with your, I obviously need to turn my thing up. I see you. Okay. You're distracting me. All right. So we're going to have to make sure that this doesn't go live. And if it is, it's okay because this is my first hangout ever. And anyone who's watching or will see this will totally understand. So anyway, getting back to what we're doing here. So the whole point of this Monday Motivator and your prosperity training is to really give you some tools to dial in your mind, to wire yourself in, so that things are going to come more easily to you. There's nothing worse than like struggling and having this ball and chain behind you as you're trying to get into that next place, to achieve that next goal, to pick up the phone and make that call, whatever it is for you, to have confidence in yourself, to have love for yourself, to have greater health. All of those things are impacted so significantly by our mind. So I call myself a mind coach and a brain coach. And my expertise is I am an anxiety specialist, where I learned how to get myself out of debilitating panic disorder by using the power of my mind and working with my energy field. And so I now help success-seeking entrepreneurs and professionals working towards getting to that next place in their life by really helping them rewire their brain, their beliefs, their programs, their patterns, their behaviors, and giving them tools so that in a moment they can activate their confidence. So what I want to do today is give you a little tool. Think about something that is a real challenge for you, that every time you think about it, you get that icky feeling in your belly, in your gut. And basically, what that does for us is it squirts out this cortisol, right? And the cortisol then gets through our bloodstream and it shuts our brain down. We can't have higher order thinking. We can't have this amazing brilliance and potential and confidence when we're like squirting out cortisol through our body. So here's a great tool, and I use this all the time because even though I'm an anxiety specialist and I'm really, really good at wiring myself to be really confident, I deal with anxiety, or not anxiety, but stress, that stress reaction, that fear reaction in my body every single freaking day. And so this is a great tool that I do, that when I get that in my gut, that contraction of my energy field, what I do is I say, this is the energy of my success downloading into my body. And I just kind of sit with it. And what it does is I'm giving it a reframe. I'm giving it a new name, right? In the past, I would have always said, oh God, here I am stuck in fear. I'm such a loser. I can't do this. I can't do this. Run away, hide, run away, And instead, by embracing it, welcoming it, connecting into it, and the intensity of it, because throughout the day there's these escalations. I'm on the wave and I'm like, woohoo, I'm in my power, and then I'm like down on the ground and I'm just completely freaked out thinking about what I have to do, or more importantly, what I'm not doing, right? I beat myself up all the time. What are you not doing? What are you avoiding? What are you procrastinating with? And so it's really important to be able to reframe that, and not only reframe it for a new name, but reframe it for a new physiological biochemical reaction in your body. So when I can just close my eyes and say, oh, awesome, man, this intense feeling that I have is the energy of success downloading into my body, or the energy of prosperity downloading into my body, or the energy of healing downloading into my body, whatever it is that your goal is, that you're trying to get to. It's like, just embrace it as that. And I would say, imagine that if you've been like praying to God or asking the universe, source energy, law of attraction, whatever, to support you on your goals, those are pretty big ass energies floating around out there, right? So when God comes in to help me out, if I were to walk into the presence of God or, universe, source energy, that's going to be a big energy field. So when that big energy field comes into my body to support me, it's going to feel a little bit intense. And what happens is anything that is intense feeling, that is kind of, triggering that anxiety, that fear response, our amygdala fires off and it goes into fight or flight. And it's like, oh, this is unfamiliar. This is unfamiliar. Or this is scary, or this is threatening, right? And the amygdala fires off, we get more cortisol, blah, 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 and on it goes. So the deal is, by reframing it, by just sitting with it, by closing your eyes and just really embracing it, what happens is, it's really cool. My energy field, I can only speak from my own personal experience, and say that the clients that I've taught this to say the same thing, is that what happens is I immediately get into this grounded, ooh, all right, bring it on. And all of a sudden, my energy field expands. And I feel powerful instead of puny. And I feel ready to take action instead of feeling completely, the word just blipped out of my head, vulnerable, feeling vulnerable and scared, and I don't want to take action and whatnot. And so the neat thing is that when you get this energy field going, all of a sudden, boink, your brain starts working better again. Boink, you start getting better cocktails from the bartender in your brain, and it's like suddenly you're back in your power, right? So my whole, my whole branding and everything is about power, confidence, and success. That's what I do, is I give you the tools to take your brain and turn that on. So play around with this. This is a very, very, very cool technique. So when you feel that preparatory fear of, for entrepreneurs, it's so often making the ask, picking up the phone to make the call, whatever that is. When you feel that coming on, then just close your eyes, embody it, embrace it, name it what it is. It's your power coming in. It's success flowing in. It's that energy of support that you've been asking for. And then kind of embody it, and then pick up the phone, or then take the action, or then step on stage. It's, you're getting the butterflies when you're about to step on stage or speak. Whatever that action is. And while you're in that big energy field, it's like being in the vortex, right? You Abraham Hicks people, we talk about being in the vortex, that creative energy field that the quantum field is reacting to, that the law of attraction responds to. So when you're in that zone, you just went from fear to power. When you're in that zone, then take a few seconds to visualize yourself at the end of that task being successful, right? It's like always thinking, where do you want to go, and then let the universe figure everything else out. So see yourself with that success. See yourself, I talk about people going into court for divorce, right? I work with a lot of people going through divorces, and the whole dealing with all of that. God bless you all. I'm blessed not to have to go through that. But when they talk about their court dates, they're completely freaked out, and I'm like, just feel that freaked outness, that very intense energy. Name it as your success. Name it as your ability to be able to really compassionately, clearly, comprehensively express your needs, and see yourself walking out of that courtroom going, oh yeah, it's like the happy dance. It's like, oh yeah, I rocked it, I nailed it, right? So use that energy, and then visualize it, and then take your action, and then go into that room, then step on that step, then ask the guy out, whatever it is, and play with that. And I think that you're really going to find that is a little bit of a game-changing technique. It's all about getting in the back door of your brain, talking to it in a different way, and getting it to cooperate both energetically, emotionally, and physiologically and neurochemically. And man, that is the essence of success acceleration at its most expansive format, is being able to get your energy of success aligned with the emotional piece of success, with the brain piece of success, and then taking the action within that. So if this stuff resonates with you, please go to BambiThompson.com and sign up for a strategy session. I'm really loving to connect with people, to hear about what are your challenges, where are you stuck. I can give you a phrase, I can give you a quick tool, I can give you a zinger, and we can talk about how you can accelerate your success by becoming the master of your mind, reclaiming the reins of your brain, and truly stepping into your power, your confidence, and ultimately your next level of success. Have a great day.